How you doing? Working in the shop. Today is a shop day. Let's do this. How you doing? What's going on? I told you I'd do some content. And we're doing some content. Starting to warm up in here a little bit. That's good. Is there anything I can do for that? I didn't put my microphone on, so it's not going to be, the audio is going to be a little patchy here and there. You know, as far as if I walk away. No. Okay. All good though. Let's turn some stuff on. Let's do that. We can do that 2 times. All this stuff is going. All of this stuff is going over there next door. Right now we're I'm going to cut some metal pieces and drill some holes and things like that. That's what we'll be doing today. Just a little bit of fabrication. And yeah, dealing with this. We've got a lot of stuff around all of our scrap wood. Some of it can be burned, but some of it is functional for people to come in. And boy, if you need a piece this size, you need a piece this size. So, not a pack rat. Will not consider the pack rat status. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I appreciate you. What's going on? Hello. What's up, Charlotte? What's up, Cedric? What's going on? Thank you, sir. Hello. Working in the shop today. I can take you guys on a tour a little bit. How you doing? All is well. Let's switch things around really quick here. Australia. Good day, mate. This is the shop. This is all our stuff we have. We do a lot of work. We've done a lot of work over the days. If you choose to, if you check out the channel, you'll see some of the stuff we build and we built. So all that kind of stuff. Let's see how we see all that stuff there, right there. Let's get you back in here over here too. Hello, Australia. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. We got the go. We got the go ahead to do a live stream. Small shop, busy shop, but we move things around. What's going on? Tools. Stuff like that. All sorts of drills. I call this one Goldilocks. This one, because it's gold and it locks. You can see the right there. So that's funny. Anyways, what are we doing today? Let's look at it. So we have a job in a basement, jacking up the floor, the first floor, to level it out. It's really kind of moving. Let me put you up over here. And so we're jacking up a house, trying to get it so it's livable. It's a rental property a friend of mine just bought. Yeah, super chat. Not really sure. How do I do that? Sorry. If I can, that would be awesome. I'll have to research it unless you, yeah, give me good ideas. If you guys have any other ideas for the stream. So, okay. So this idea, what we're doing, we're jacking up the floor, the ceiling in a basement to flatten out the floors because it's really sagging. And the post that we got, the micro lamb, which is a complex, which is it's a big beam, really strong beam. And so, but the posts are starting to dig in. It's not like it is a creative build, regardless. The posts are starting to dig in. As you can see, the posts are starting to tweak this thing out. It's starting to push through this. Yeah, this is shop work. The post is starting to push through this because it's got a lot of weight on it. And so we want to stop that from happening. We want to stop this curving, this buckling, this protruding through, because pretty soon that pin that we crank up a lot, that pin would push through this and start pushing into the micro lamb. We don't want that. Super chat coming. We'll figure it out. So we got these from the guy's house and stuff like that. They used to be on the old beams that we took out. We're going to cut these, cut this in half, have two of these. We have three more. Also, big, thick, heavy duty. We're going to cut these so we can make 8 pieces. 1, 2 times 4 is 8. We're going to make 8 pieces because we have 8 posts going up here. And so what we're going to do today, we'll see. We'll see if I have the right drill. Might have to start this over here in a little while. But anyways, see if, what is it? When we get this cut, it'll look about this size, times 2, right? So what we'll do with each one of these pieces is we'll drill holes so we can drill this, so that we'll drill holes in here so that when we put it up, we can drill into the micro lamb so it doesn't move around. And then all we got to do is this central, we have to drill this central hole in these pieces of metal so that that pin, when it goes up in, it won't slide around back and forth. So it'll be awesome. So we got some stuff to do today. But right now we're just kind of, I was moving things around, getting things prepared. Let's set you guys up in a good spot. We have a lot of creative builds, a lot of fun builds. Like, yeah. This is a leg for a set of bag boards, like a cornhole boards, new design that we set up. So yeah, go check out the channel. It's super. There's a lot of stuff on there. It's good. There's a lot of good stuff. And then we're really scratching the surface on what we can do. We're going to be getting in as soon as we can. We're going to be getting into more of the outdoor game stuff. Check that stuff out. We've got a really cool video coming up about playing about the light that these things have, the pool noodle toys and stuff like that. Check it out. It's super awesome. Come back and say hi, and let's do this. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to know about shop building, shop work. I've been in this I've been in a shop for like 40 years. So, yes, older than you. So, but still young inside, that's for sure. And out. So let's bring you around, show you some other stuff. Super good. Okay. So, I wish there was a note. Hopefully there will be some sort of a notifier when you guys send out in the chat. What's up? We're kind of going to be cleaning this out today. It's one of my old blast masks, but it is bad news. Got to get cleaned out. Let's just move this on this side. Okay. Got a little bit of a heater in here. It's not all that warm. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Okay. So also in this shop, Nathan, hello. Okay. In this shop, we're going to be moving all of this lumber, all of this, over to next door. We've got a metal lathe over there. We've got other tools that we're going to be bringing over here. All of this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a small shop. All of this kind of stuff. All this tubing stuff, all this material stuff we're going to put over there. So we have one place to go. That'll be another stream though, very soon. So we have a place to go when we need any materials. But this area, for the most part, there'll be some stuff like materials we're in process and stuff like that of a project. But for the most part, we're going to have tools in here, mostly tools, so we can do the work. So we can run it back and forth and do the work. We don't have to go next door if we got to do, tweak on something. But yeah. What's up? Yeah, super chat coming. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Cedric. Thank you, sir. God is good. I don't want to do that today because we have a job pending. And so, but let's get some things here about the drill press and getting that stuff going. Because we'll be spending a considerable amount of time over here today. And so we're just prepping. prepping the area. I thought I'd bring you guys along for this because it's shop work, man. People love it. I love it, and I know a lot of guys do. So, and girls. So, it is for everybody. Thank you. Certainly, creative builds, creative people. That's what this company is about. Justified Design. It's a new idea, big idea, for bringing creativity to people, a place where you can work on your stuff. If you don't have any room, if you don't have enough room to work on your cosplay costume, to work on whatever it may be, if you don't have enough room, there'd be lockers and there'd be tools and all kinds of stuff so you can take your cosplay stuff to the next level. That's what we're trying to do. I've got some pictures. I'll probably be doing another live stream very soon from the house where I'm at, just to show you guys like the pictures, you know, basically the pictures of the other shop that we used to have, big shop, and so this one again, like I said, is small, but we're working on it, working with the city and stuff like that to try to get a better. Well, no, we love this location, but working on getting another location. So, yeah. So, there we go. Pretty sweet. This is not it. Ooh, did I? Hopefully I didn't miss something. No, okay. It's all good. What's up, Charlotte? Hello, cutie. That's good. Yeah. I don't know. We'll find it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get you guys. We're gonna have giveaways, things like that, so you guys can feel appreciated for sure. We're gonna have merch, awesome stuff, awesome T-shirts. I got some really cool, good things planned. We just have to find a printer that can print out this very specific kind of stuff. So good printers. Creative printer, I mean printing underneath the arm kind of stuff. That's what we're trying to find. That's probably one of the more unique things that we need. And so we're kind of waiting for those things to kind of surface as far as how we can do that. So, okay, I think that's going to be all right. We got to check to see if we have enough. The right, yikes, the right size drill bit. Sorry for the audio. We're just gonna have to go with the audio. This is kind of impromptu a little bit. I didn't bring my laptop. I didn't bring all that other stuff, and so we're just doing it. Profile, yeah. What is it? Portrait view. So. Let me look through these bits, these drill bits. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. So, let's bring this over. Sorry for the noise. This is a paint cart that I've got this thing, put you guys on there. Cool. Yeah, this is the paint cart. Let me get this stuff out of there. I was rolling you guys around on that paint cart. So let's put you back up in here. Yeah, I know. We got this though. What's up? Okay. So this drill bit is going to need to be this size at least, which is not all that small. I think it's going to be more than a 1/2 inch. Guy. All right. If the content is there, it's all right. Let's see here. What are we trying to do now? After we drop the phone. Calipers. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I also have another set of these. These are very good for measuring hole, stuff like that we're doing right there. So let's see here. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That's a little bit over. There we go. That's better lighting. Six. So that's over a 1/2 inch. So it's over 9/16. It's not 5/8. It's right in the middle between 9/16 and 5/8. And we can, so if I had a drill bit, a 5/8 drill bit, which most drill bit sets finish up in a 1/2 inch. And this is a good drill bit, specifically for this application. But I have some other ones. Ooh, this is the one I was thinking about all night. What I was having visions of. What is, this could be the one. This could be the one. Let's see. Now this was the dimension right here. And that dimension, because of the engineering of this, manufacturing of this, that dimension is the same dimension as here. This dimension is the same. Get my glove out of here. Same. Okay, so let's. You know what? Ooh. I think. I think this is it. It's good. I think we totally lucked out. That's awesome. Favor. Yeah, it's good. What's up, Four? What's up? That is the size. Dude. So now we just gotta drop this into those areas to a certain point where this pin is not gonna skip out. We could go all the way in, or we could go all, we could go all the way through. We could. We won't. This pin is shaped. There's a post that sticks up. That post sticks up. It comes in a little bit and up and all the way in. So there's a little bit of something on top of that pin. And so, but that pin only goes up. It's less than 1/4 inch easy. So if we drop this down in there like 1/8 of an inch, these end tips, I think will be all right. More than all right. But first we got to start cutting, and so now we're going to get into some fun stuff. You guys are going to see some sparks fly. I think I need to get that. I need to clean up that that not mask. What is it? Hold on a second. Be right back. I know. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut them on this paper. I'm not worried about it. If it's sparks fly, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What I can do, I do want to get this job out of here. This is another job. So, let's rock these things out of here. These are titanium bits. Also really nice bits. Titanium. You can get them in any store just about. This is a Ryobi set, I think. Or no, yeah. Yeah. Good bits, but this only goes to a 1/2 inch. So, let's see, let's put this back. If you guys do any project work like this, or you're making something creative around the house or something like that, you can probably get it too, that you can really clutter up your workstation very quickly if you don't clean up as you go along. And so cleaning up as you go along is part of it. It's a good part of it. I think you'd find yourself a little more productive too if you cleaned up as you went along. But not always easy, because this thing right here has been out for about 30 minutes, something like that, 20 minutes. So, all right, not all that easy. Because you want to get going. You want to, you got the idea of what you want to do, and it's like bam, bam, bam. Okay. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, bring this, that, this. I can hold on to this. I'll put it on your cart here. So let's go. Okay. Be right back. So, we are in the shop today. I'm thankful for that. Got my water. What's up? Hello. What's going on? Doing shop work today. Got a build to do. And we're going to be getting on it here very soon. Let me try to clean this out. Bad news. Okay. Turn me around here. Keep all my solvents. Keep all my solvents in here. The part of the issue is we have many projects going on at once. And so, not Lysol. Yeah, we can do that. We have some simple green. Let me move you out. That's better. Solvents and stuff. So, lots to look at. Let's see here. That's a bleach kind of a thing. That's window. What's this? I think that's, yeah, sealer. We got Simple Green here somewhere. Simple Green is a pretty good cleaner. There it is. All right. Let's keep that open for a little bit. Making sure we're taking care of you guys. Let's see here. Some plastic underneath it. Got a little tape on it, but it'll be alright. Right up in here. In a small shop, you got to have a place for everything, and everything needs to be in its place. As you can see, some of this stuff hasn't been moved around. I just haven't, because they're projects that are pending, and so, and I can put them in a little bit of a, I can put them in a good place. I can. Just use some Simple Green just to get the dust off. Maybe some of the grime. I could use some window cleaner. I haven't. You guys let me know if you guys are doing a lot of shop work or any, and if you found anything that can polish like a lens, any kind of plastic polish, you know, that's not going to put micro scratches in some kind of something like this, you know, let me know. Because in all my years, I haven't found anything. I haven't really looked. I haven't been really diligent in a search or anything like that for it. But yeah, so I'm sure there's stuff out there. I've heard of it. I'm sure there is. But yeah, and I really don't like to do this too, because here's a pro tip for you. I learned this in the TV industry back in the day. But if you're looking to wipe down a surface, you should do it with a cloth. I have many here. Like a TV. Say for instance your TV. You should use cloth and a cleaner, because this is cotton fiber. And this stuff is made out of wood, and so it's wood fiber. Cotton fiber is much more, much less abrasive on a surface like this. And this has been cleaned many times with cotton, but they've just been around a while. This is about 20 years old or something like that. But this is, well, it's gotten a lot better. You can see that. Still not like clear as it used to be. So that's why I would like to have some sort of a polish on this. Something that would alleviate the scratches and not create more scratches, create more problems, you know. So, what's going on? How you doing? Let me know if there's any issue going on with the chat, because has it stopped? Sorry if there's chats that I'm not getting to also. I don't know. There we go. Okay. All right. So that was your pro tip for the day is cotton fibers. Cotton fibers over wood fibers. For cleaning the front of your TV, don't use a paper towel or anything like that. Grab an old T-shirt or something like that, and you know, clean up a lot better. It won't scratch up as much, anywhere near as much. Let's see, okay, we got gunners over here. So, yeah, today, I mean, this isn't going to be all that, well, I mean, it could. I mean, the sparks are going to fly, so that's going to be a whole bunch of fun. I could put some plastic up too as well. I might just do that, just for you guys. I'm not all that concerned about it at all. But I want to make sure you guys are okay too. So we're just gonna lay out some plastic. This could be done on like a metal table in a metal shop, but we're just gonna deal with this as is. And so the big plan for today is we're gonna be cutting these big honking pieces. Lord willing, we're going to cut these right down the middle, so we have two halves, equal halves just about. And then we're going to drill holes, 4 holes in a piece, and we got a lot of drilling to do. So, but we can do it. So that's what we're doing. So I need a Sharpie. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, soon giveaways. Sorry, I don't have all that stuff set up, but we definitely will soon. Again, if you guys have any, just leave them. You can look up Justified Design Facebook. I think you can message me there. I also have email on the YouTube channel. Yeah, so you can give me that too. Yep. Any, yeah. Much appreciated. Let's see here what we got going on here. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see this really. Let's bring you a little closer here. I'm going to turn this thing around. And we're going to get you right in there. Much better. Much better. We can, that's all right. Do this one a little bit. See a little bit more of a flavor of what we're doing. So, one moment. Oh, we got it right here. Hoorah. So that's what we're going to be doing. Extension cord for this, drop cord stuff. Okay. Ear probe. Normally I'd wear iPro like this, but because of the sparks, I'm going to go full face shield. If I can. I haven't tried this yet. Hold on a second. This I can wipe down with this because it's not, you know, a reflective surface or whatever. I was planning on using a different type of ear pro. Maybe that's why I was planning on it. Let me check to see if I have any different other type of ear pro. Ear pro is short for ear protection. Because I can use this somewhat easily, but with this, with this, I'm going to need some sort of something. Maybe that's, I could do this. I used to do this a lot. There we go. That's possible. Let's party. Let's go. Cut off wheel. Cut off wheel. Eight. Now, these plates are not exactly square. This is longer than this. Under 8, more than 8. I don't know that we're going to mess with that at all. We're just going to cut it down the middle from the square side. I'm going to measure from the square side, not the one that looks out of whack. Pulled 4. I pulled 4. 4 inches. 4 inches. Sharpie. Let's cut it. What is it? Okay. See if I need to scratch that at all. They're pretty rusty. Let's get you guys a good view of this kind of thing. Hold on. I was just checking to see if I had other ear pro, but this is going to work. That's party. Again, still. Fastenal I got from Amazon. These are good gloves. Old school ones though, but okay. Gonna get you guys a better angle. Cutting pretty good. It's a long process. I could put on the guard. I have one, but not for this application. I'm not going to do it. Let's get back in the fight. We're getting there. This plastic is here only to catch the sparks. I know this is not like a big pro setup as far as, you know, cutting metal and stuff like that, but it will function in this small shop. So, yeah. Okay. You guys have probably seen that poster that I have, that we have, I guess, for, what is it? For fabrication for the shop. It is using this grinder. I was on my knees over in that far left corner, that far corner, just grinding something off, just grinding like a flange or something like that off of a motor. And I was kneeling down, and I had the grinder just like this in my hands, just like that, grinding. It's got an awesome picture, beautiful. I was told to, yeah. And I think it was YouTube. They said it was too suggestive. Never crossed my mind. Never had the thought. No way. I think that they banned it or something like that. I haven't put it back up or anything like that. I will eventually, but that was ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't right. I wasn't trying to do anything. I didn't even notice it until they said something. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's beautiful. It's got sparks coming up, bouncing off my knees and stuff, my legs and stuff. Beautiful poster. But I don't know. Keep going. One more. About halfway through. Not yet. So, looking good. Obviously it's not through, but it's getting there. Let's give it a shot here. Nope. Got more to do. I keep not wanting to cut through all the way into the table, but the table can handle it. take a look at it. Goodness gracious. Getting close. Yep. Pretty close. One second. It's a good spot for that. Probably pretty loud for you guys. That does look like it's bending. Looks like it's bending for me though. We could put a cut on this side now. Let's do that. It's getting smaller. That's the full size. That's how much we've used. Not much. Not much. Pretty good. Okay. I'm going to clean these up a little, just a little bit, so they're not so sharp for the finished product. A little bit. So we don't want them like that. Kind of maybe even around some of the edges maybe, just a little bit. And then we'll start drilling. 1, 2, probably 4. We already have a hole there. A little bit bigger than that, probably twice the size of that maybe. That's 1/8 of an inch. I don't know if we're going to go to 1/4. Maybe just a little bit less than that. So, but there we go, all the way through. Let's do it. Yes, this is what I do for a living. If you want to, you can find out on the YouTube channel. Just tap the link to the YouTube channel, and you can take a look at all that stuff that we have. Cutie. That's okay. Yeah. All right. I think I want to put them in a vise. Just make it a little bit easier to kind of work it. So, give me a moment. Ah. That's funny. I do have gloves. Other gloves in this. There we go. Yeah. I don't know where the, well, I guess I can wear those gloves. I don't like to wear welding gloves. They're just too bulky. I can do that. Okay. So I'm talking about stuff that doesn't need to be on the table. That's okay. That line down the middle is fine. We're just going to leave that. These are not. These are not for show. It's functional. And so that is more than okay. It's nice and flat. It's not going to cut anybody. We can grind down just a little bit more. But it's not going to, snag any fingers or anything like that. That's the big thing. Yeah, just a little bit more. But it looks pretty good. Pretty smooth. Silvery. It's going to be gone after this one. It's good enough. There's a little bit of a lip there, but it's not, it's rounded. It's a little bit of a lip, but it's rounded, so that's good. That's one. Let's do two. Okay. So functional. What's up, kids? Seems all right. And there's still a little grip there. Still a little stickiness. Not all that easy to get that part ground down. I got to keep going though. I want a rounded edge, somewhat at least. Didn't want it to get too sticky. A little bit more. Just knocking some burrs down. Okay. So, two we got here. There's some. Two we got here. We're going to take over the drill press. Going to set that up. Yep. Let's go over and do that. Don't need this now. Don't really need those either. Ear Pro. This will be fine. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to find a spot here. Yeah, we can. Six inches. So we're talking about seeing that? Okay. So just under 6 inches. Three inches. This is approximately 4 inches, so 2 inches. Seeing that? Yeah. That's good. Okay. So, there you go. That's our center point. Right there. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. Almost 6 inches. So just about 3 inches. Let's see here. 4 inches, just about 2 inches. Okay. Okay. Same thing. Okay. So let's do this. We don't need this now. This is our drill bit. It's a pretty big one. So let's pretty honking drill bit. So we're going to go slow. But we'll, yeah, take one of these off. Let me go get some tool oil. This is a good tool oil for certain pass load pneumatic tools and stuff like that. This is pretty good liquid wrench. This is also, I think, let's see if they're light oils. We'll find out. Got lithium grease. Got more tool oil. liquid wrench. That's tool oil also. Let's try to use this up. Okay. Just like butter. Put my eyes on. Little bit of pressure on the handle. The drill does the work. All I got to do is just add a little bit of pressure, not pushing it. No clamp really needed. Yeah, unless it really bites. Pretty good. Keep going. It'll find its center. There it is, right there. Decent, a light amount of pressure. You feel it kind of melting right into it, so to speak. Every once in a while you feel those pushes right down in there. With light pressure, you don't need one. Okay. Starting to squeak a little bit, so we'll add some more oil. But that's looking pretty good, kids. There you go. Again, it'll find its center. Just got to drop it down in there lightly. There it is. And then just add a little good pressure. Not too light, like you want to drill through it. But you don't have to hang on it. You don't have to be going, and pushing through it. You don't need to do that. The drill does the work. The drill bit does the work. All you got to do, light pressure, decent pressure, little bit, not a lot. Again, not too light, not just sitting there like, that's going to take all day. You don't need to go that slow. There we go. There we go. See how it found it? There it is. Light pressure on this too. Not too much pressure. Not too much pressure up there. Not too much pressure down there. We're doing all right. Not too close. We're all right. If you feel like you need to add a clamp, add a clamp. This is not that kind of thing. Again, clamp it if you need it. Don't take this. If you think you need a clamp, clamp it. That's it. Okay? All right. You can Jed clamp it. You can any kind of clamp it you want to. Just clamp it. Clamper. We're only going to do 2 of these. We might do more tomorrow, maybe. We're going to get 1 or 2 of these set up for you guys, just so you see the final product. I might clean up these edges too. Just a quick, brighten them up, round them out. They're not really sticky, these edges, at all. Yes, that is a cutoff wheel that I'm using, so it's not, I just don't have the other one for that grinder. Not here, and it's not all that easy for me to, yeah, there we go. Are we down in there? I think we still got a ways to go. Okay. That's probably all right still. Making sure it's clean and free of debris. Okay. Give me a minute. It's going in pretty good though. Okay. It's going to be enough right there. That's it. So let's put a depth on that. Yeah, just for you guys. Well, let's start it up again. Find center. Okay. Wait a minute. Goes up. Nope. Okay. Okay. It's a good center. It's a good it's a good stop. Yeah, sorry if you guys are like pro and do this all day, every day, or whatever, you know, I mean, weekly, whatever. I have not been that or done that. I just have a YouTube channel. I've done a lot, but not every day. So you guys could probably teach me a lot of this stuff, but I can't teach. I've got a wealth of knowledge. So that's good. Let's do the other one also. Doesn't have to be precise. I don't have to do a nail set in there, nothing, whatever. This is not that kind of job. Nine to 5, Monday through Friday. Hallelujah. That's it. Just that quick. It's got about 1/8 of an inch drop in there, approximate. Doesn't need to be. I mean, this isn't, you know, this is just, yeah, those who, give me a minute here, right here. Those who have jumped in, like, you know, just recently or halfway through or however, what I'm doing is replacing this piece that was, this is a post jack for a basement. And this is what they supplied. And soon after we started jacking up, we realized this used to be flat across here. And it just sponged down in and it started to push through. It was going to mushroom this thing out and push through the bottom, and then the pin was going to go right up into the microlam. And so what we're doing with this is we're getting rid of this, and we're making them out of these pieces that they had already existing at the property. And so we cut this. Took some time cutting this. That took a long time because of the materials or whatever. But now we're going to put some other we're going to drill 4 holes here. We're going to drill 4 holes in the other one too. But that is fantastic. This a pin's going to sit in here, and we jack that up, and this is going to push on the bottom of a microlam going all the way up into the, flattening the floor out for this customer. So here we go. I'd love to, yeah, we're gonna have to rechuck this. So yeah, it's fine. So what we want as far as a drill bit on this one, we got to have bigger than 1/8 of an inch, probably 3/16 maybe. And so let's go grab that. You could use one of these titanium ones. Okay. Okay, so we got a couple drill bits. This one's titanium coated, and this one is maybe hardened. It's got some fluting in there. This one might be a bit big for our application. Let me check that out really quick. Bring over the screw that we're using. Could be all right. I could have. These are the types of screws that we're using. This is not necessarily, this is good with this star drive. That's a great screw. Let's give you guys a little bit. This is a good screw, but we're using something like this. Yes, it's a Phillips drive, and there are good Phillips drives, but this is what we're using to go into the bottom of the microlam. They have pretty decent shear strength on them, but this is the this is really the one. Is this going to be too? It won't be. This could be the one. Let's use this one instead of the titanium one. Let's use this. Let's check it out. Let's chuck it out and check it out. Nope. Now this we just got to do random. They don't have to be at all precise on their location. The microlam itself is 3 1 3/4 inch by 9 1/4 by 12 footers. And so let's just rock this a little bit in that direction. There we go. So let's bring our sweeties up here. So I imagine just like, decently located there, 2 there, and 2 there in that area. So we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna drop some oil right in the approximate spot that we want to start drilling, and that'd be all right. So let's drop. Now this is gonna, yeah, let's just change this. Nope, let's go up with it. Cool. think we're going to be all right. We're going to mess with this a little bit, our depth. Yeah, we want to make sure we're going through center. That's right. Yeah, we don't want to drill. Done that before. I'm sure you guys have seen those all the time if you're working on metal a lot. You probably saw that also. It's a good thing I didn't start it on the material. You might have seen that. Sorry. It's a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey kind of thing that I was dealing with right there. Okay, that should be okay. That should be good. Okay, let's rock and roll. See if this bit is sharp enough. There we go. It may not be. We'll see. Let's pull it out a little bit. Decent size. Nope. Let's swap it up. See how this one cuts. Like butter. Much better. Awesome. So good. Just like butter. Yeah, I jumped in there, sorry. Let's do more. This titanium is doing well. Let's do it. More, that was beautiful, but yeah. Nice. Find center and just goes. Awesome. Let's keep going. It's a good spot. Nice find in center. We got one more of these plates to do. We got 4 more holes. Approximate. I'm gonna move it in a little bit. That's pretty good. There it is. Yep. Yeah, phone's almost. I think this will be it, kids. Phone's on about 5% or so. We're gonna have to call it as soon as this is done. That's it. That's it. This is all we're going to do. This is all we're going to do because I'll do some more tomorrow. I'll probably bring my charger and stuff like that. But this is it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Hope all is well. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the Facebook, Twitter, something else, other stuff. Check it all out. You guys are awesome. I hope, I don't know if the chatting one, we're going to figure that out. Somehow going to figure all that out. My phone's on about a bar. I don't even know. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.